Hi loves, welcome and welcome back to my channel. So I know it has been forever and a day since the last time I posted. I was gone for a few weeks because my job requires me to attend a school for a certain amount of time to get promoted. So yes, that's where I was. And then before that, you guys, I don't know what is going on, but my skin was just not doing okay at all. I was just constantly breaking out. I was literally getting new breakouts what felt like every other day. So you guys will probably be able to see in the video, like on this side, I have so many dark spots because of my face breaking out so much. It is clearing up now, but you guys, I still have to like pretty much treat my dark spots and everything like that. I do have a appointment with my dermatologist this Friday, so yes, I'm excited about that, so I can just figure out what in the world is going on with my skin. But yeah, you guys, that was just the main reason why I wanted to take a step back from, you know, recording and wearing makeup. But like I said, now that my skin is getting better, I just decided to go ahead and pick up the camera and just record, you guys. Before I was inspired to do this look, the one video that I was so excited to give out to you guys was a Plouise haul. I literally have this huge box. I don't even know if it can fit in the frame, but yeah, you guys, this is full of makeup that I've been wanting to show you guys. Plouise just recently had a sale. I can't remember what kind of sale it was or the percentage or anything like that, but it was a huge sale. So yeah, you guys, I really do feel like she's gonna be discontinuing a lot of products. Rumor is going around that she's pretty much rebranding, so it would make sense for her to discount a bunch of her products that's on her website right now. So yes, I definitely had to take advantage of that. So majority of what I have in that box, you guys, I tried to use in today's video, but you guys, I will be doing a more in-depth haul of every single thing because I do want to talk a little bit about the products, especially considering the fact that I've used some of them today. But yeah, you guys, let's just get to the whole point of the video. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the rapper Monaleo, but I literally love her so much, you guys. I'm gonna insert like some pictures so you guys can see what she looks like and who she is. She is gorgeous, you guys. I love this woman so much. I love the fact that she's obsessed with the color pink like I am. Currently going viral right now because of her wedding. Her wedding was literally gorgeous and it was just so pink themed. Everything was pink and it was gorgeous, you guys. So yeah, I just got inspired for one by just her makeup period, but Makeup Life by Shy here on YouTube definitely inspired me to do this look. She just posted a Monaleo inspired makeup look, you guys. So when she posted her video and I seen it, I definitely got inspired to do the same and try to recreate it. I will tag her down below and I'll also put her name on the screen right here just in case you guys are curious and just want to check out her channel. I absolutely love her content. She is also a huge fan of Plouise as well. She has almost every single thing that she ever comes out with. So yes, I really do enjoy her channel and I hope you guys enjoy her channel as well if you do decide to check her out. But enough rambling, you guys. Let's just go ahead and get into the makeup tutorial. I really hope you all enjoyed today's video and you learned something new. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next one. Okay, you guys, so we're starting off with one eye already done. I've recorded this on my TikTok. Now we're just going to finish up the eye makeup. So I'm going in with my Plouise eyeshadow base in the shade 2.5. I absolutely love this base so much. I use this base every single time I do any eyeshadow look. So just like always, I just like to take it all the way up to the brow bone and then all the way down to the lash line. I just like to make sure that this entire area is just pretty much blanked out, and we're just starting off with a clean, nice canvas, and then I take my sponge and just blend it out even further. So I'm going to go into the cosmetic paint. This is like a brown chocolatey cosmetic paint from Plouise as well. And I'm just going to be taking that into my crease just so I can get more of a brown kind of smoky eyeshadow look, even though I do feel like this still pulled purple. So yeah, I'm just going to be taking this palette, which is gorgeous, you guys. It is a 3-page palette and it is called Expensive Taste. So the first palette is just more of your nude and light kind of yellowy tone shades. Then the second is like your warm shades, and then the third is more of your brown deeper shades. So I should have just went in with the last palette if I wanted more of a brown look, but I was hoping that this brown that was paired with the warmer tones pretty much pulled brown as well, but it kind of pulled more purple to me. Y'all let me know in the comments down below what you think. Does this give more of a purple or a brown? Now the second shade that I'm going to be taking is from the third page, and I'm just going to be diffusing that first shade that we applied, just making sure that the edges are nice and blended out. I just kind of want it to be more of a like slight gradient effect, but I do find with their crease shades, they kind of just like all blend together, you guys. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think. But yeah, so the last shade that I'm taking, I thought that it was going to pull more of an orange, and it does look warmer, but it's definitely not giving orange. I don't know. I don't know how to really feel about this palette so far with the shades that I use. Of course, they're pigmented, they're smooth, they did blend in nicely with each other, which I was definitely not expecting anything less than that. However, it's just the tones kind of throw me off just a little bit. But yeah, I'm just going to be blending all of those shades in together, and then I just went back into that first brown just to make sure everything is just nice and opaque to how I want it to be. So now I'm just going to cut the crease, you guys. I'm going in with my Cosmetic Paint Extra Spicy. It is this beautiful pink shade, and I didn't show me carving out my crease because like you guys have seen me do this a million and one times. So yeah, I just took the Extra Spicy cosmetic paint and I'm just using that to carve out my crease. Y'all have no idea how excited I am that I finally got my hands on this pigment, you guys. It has always been sold out, so I was extremely excited to finally use it. It's just this beautiful icy white pink shade. And yeah, I'm literally going to order a few more just because I do use this cosmetic paint for something else as well that you guys will see later in the video. So yeah, I'm just taking that and just making sure that it's as even as possible with the other eye, but I never get it the same, like literally ever. So yeah, I am just going to be taking that last shade that we use in the crease and just diffusing the edges. And now I'm going to take a single eyeshadow from Plouise in the shade, what was it called? Oh yeah, Swipe Right. So yeah, I'm just taking that and just making sure that everything is nice and even all on the lid and that base is covered up. And just a little fun fact about Plouise cosmetic paints, they do dry down to a matte finish, so I literally could have just kept the lid how it was, but I wanted to go over it with glitter, and I just wanted a deeper pink to peek through that glitter just a little bit. So yeah, after I did that, I'm just showing you guys the glitter that I'm going to be taking, and then I'm going to line my lash line with the same cosmetic paint that we first used for our crease shades. I thought it would be better to apply the glitter after I applied the liner because I just didn't want the liner to get all gunky and just skip and be lumpy and everything like that. I wanted it to be nice and smooth and flat. So I decided to just go in with the liner first, and then we're going to go into the glitter. So before we do that though, I just want to set that base so that way it just matches the other eye and it matches the colors that we put in the crease. So I just use that Health and Wealth shade to set that base. And now I'm just taking some lash glue and mixed it in with some glitter, and I'm just applying that all over the lid. And I know I already put it on the screen, but I did get that glitter from Bulk Glitters. I have been getting glitters from them for several years now, you guys. They have definitely went up in price since when I first started wearing makeup, but that's just to be expected with every brand, honestly. But yeah, these glitters are amazing and they're still pretty affordable. So I just applied my lashes off of camera, and now I'm going to go into my foundation. So you guys, I'm not going to lie, this was literally the reason why I almost was just not even going to upload this video. I did not like my face makeup at all. Like, I hated it. I hated it. I hated it. I hated it. And I still hate it. I just did not like it at all, you guys. And I'm going to like explain why further in the video when we get to that point. But the foundation definitely didn't give me any issues. I love this foundation. I have a backup of it. This is the Too Faced Born This Way Soft Matte Foundation. Absolutely love it. The coverage on it is amazing, and the finish is amazing as well. And I don't know if I put it on the screen or not, but I did go into the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. So I typically always go in with that primer with any foundation that I use. So now I'm going to move on to concealer. I'm using the Urban Decay Naked Concealer. This is in the shade 70NN. It is a beautiful neutral shade, and when I do blend it in, it does blend pretty well with my skin tone. It's definitely one of those deeper shades that I'm not used to like using as far as like a highlight shade, but I still really like it a lot. I love this concealer actually. I'm surprised I don't have a backup of this concealer. It blends like a dream. But yeah, so I just went in and I'm doing that. This does dry down to a matte finish, so I just like to work on one eye at a time instead of just applying it everywhere and then blending it out. So you guys, this is where everything just started to go downhill. So this is the Plouise Spoil for Choice cream bronzer in the shade Truffle Trend. Now this shade is too deep for me, obviously, but I could still make it work. And I've used this before just one time just to see if I could make it work. And I did. I went in with the powder So Cinnamon, which you guys will see a little bit later, and it worked out perfectly fine. But when I use it today, you guys, it just blended into my skin, and it was absolutely nothing. Like, I just felt like it disappeared. So you can definitely see some depth in my skin, but you guys, I just did not feel like it was given. It just looked so neutral, kind of like a grayish undertone. It looked like it was just contoury instead of bronzy, like how I am used to seeing the bronzer like give me, but it just definitely did not give that, and I was so confused. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys feel the same way. But yeah, moving on, I did go into the two Cheek of It blushes. One is in Grape Jelly and one is in Oh So Spice. Grape Jelly is what I'm using right now, and it's a beautiful rosy plum tone. And Oh So Spice is a little bit too light for me, but I could still make it work, so I just decided to use both of them. And yeah, I'm just blending that out, and then I'm going to move on to the lighter concealer. You guys should know this by now. If you are familiar with my channel, I do love to go in with a brightening concealer, like a shade that's like a million times lighter, because I love a super, super bright under eye. So yeah, after I apply that, I am just going to go into setting the face right after. So now I'm going to be taking my Huda Beauty Ube Birthday Cake Powder. I love this powder so much. It is a beautiful lilac-y kind of shade, like a bright lavender shade. And it's really good for obviously brightening the under eye and just canceling out any, yellow tones or anything like that. Tones that are maybe like a little bit too golden. And it's honestly perfect because that shade that I showed you guys before, it did kind of look just slightly orange. Not too much, but like I said, I love that concealer, but it does kind of give off that kind of look sometimes. So yeah, I'm just pretty much putting that powder every single where that I put the concealer, and just setting other areas that needs to be set. So this is where I was just so outdone once I started editing this video, you guys. I am not a fan of baked bronzers at all, so I don't really even know why I got this. But same thing for the baked bronzer, you guys. I just feel like I was barely even getting any product on the brush, honestly. Like, I could tell a difference in person, but once I went in and I carved out my cheeks, I just was not feeling it, you guys. I just was not feeling this face makeup at all. And I don't know, because I definitely do feel like in person, it was given. Like, it was very, very beautiful, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just tripping. Y'all just let me know. I definitely did not like it, and I still don't like it. But yeah, so now I'm just taking my One Size translucent powder, and I'm just going to be carving out that bronzer contour, whatever the hell it is, the non-existent bronzer. And yeah, I'm just using the rest of the powder to set the rest of the face as well. This is what I pretty much do every single time I do my makeup. So yeah, I'm just going to be dusting off that powder after I applied it and just let it sit for a little bit. And now I'm going to be taking my P. Louise Brightening Power Press Powder in the shade Rose. This is the deepest pink that they offer in their collection, and it definitely made a beautiful difference. I am going to slow-mo for just a little bit so you guys can really tell the difference. And I ended up applying just a little bit more at the end of the video when I applied my liner, because I feel like my liner was just a little bit too dark. That was another thing that I didn't really like about the makeup either, you guys. I wasn't really feeling this makeup, to be completely honest. It was pretty, but at the same time, I just was not feeling it. I know it could have looked better, but I didn't want to waste a video. I didn't want to waste my time. So I did take that same single eyeshadow that I used on my lid, and I used that to set the blush. And then I went in with a hotter pink in the Wash the Queen Conquer palette. Unfortunately, this is discontinued, but you can use any pink eyeshadow that you have in your collection or any pink blush that you may have. But yeah, I just used that to set that cream blush. Now I'm just going to dust off that extra powder, and you guys, I do like a sharp little contour. Sometimes the white can still appear there, but after I set my face and the setting spray starts to seep into the skin, those harsh lines do go away. So now I'm taking that same cosmetic paint that we used for the eyeshadow, and I'm just going to be lining my lash line. It's a beautiful chocolate brown, and I did not feel like setting it, to be honest. It's self-setting, thank God, so I didn't really need to go in with the eyeshadow. So after I diffused it, I just left it alone. And y'all, please don't mind my face. It's ridiculous, but just don't mind that. But yeah, so now I am just going to be going into my lips. So like I said earlier, I did apply some eyeliner that I noticed that I should have just went in with a brown instead of a black. I don't know why I just didn't go in with the brown, because I feel like the black was just a little bit too harsh. But yeah, so now I'm taking the Plouise lip liners. These are in the shades Shape of You and Loyal. I'm taking Loyal first, and then just blending that out on my lips. And then I like to go in with a little bit of foundation and carve out my lips. It honestly just makes the lips just appear more full, and I feel like it just ties the whole makeup look together and just makes everything look nice and crisp. So yeah, this is just something I like to do. And then I just set the corners of my mouth as well. So now I'm about to go into that cosmetic paint that we used earlier on the lid in the shade Extra Spicy. I wanted an icy pink kind of lip. I know Monaleo, she does a more like blue tone, hotter pink, but this is just more of my speed. I love this kind of shade on my skin tone a little bit better. So yeah, now I'm just going to go into contouring my nose. This is the only shade that I use to contour my nose. It's literally perfect. And then I just applied a little bit of shimmer in the inner corner. Lord, this is going so fast. Oh my gosh. Now I'm going into the lip oil. It is called Sweet Like Chocolate. It is beautiful, you guys, and it smells amazing. Obviously, it smells just like chocolate. And I'm just going to be applying that really lightly over my lips because I don't want to stain the applicator. But yeah, you guys, I thought this looked really, really pretty. It definitely tied the lip all together. So now I'm just going to be going into my one size setting spray to just set everything and just make sure everything is just lasting longer. Then I'm going in with this highlighter. I do not know the name of it, but it will be in the description box down below, you guys, because I definitely forgot the name of this highlighter, but it's from Plouise as well. And yeah, that is pretty much the end of the makeup look, you guys. I really hope you all enjoy today's video and you learn something new. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next one. I had totally forgot to do a little outro video, so here is just some footage from my TikTok. Love you guys. Bye-bye.